Look, see, I ain't really the political type like that, you know what I mean? And I don't know if it's a problem that I don't really know her like that, but I don't really know her like that. I don't really know Kamala like that. Is it Kamala? Kamala? I don't know, but I'm not really big on politics, so it has nothing to do with anybody's party, race, religion, or nothing like that. I'm just not really big on politics, but I keep seeing her pop up, and it's mostly within hip hop culture avenues. And I don't know if she is trying to like bait in the black community to like be on her side during this whole debate, like presidential run situation, or if black people in the hip hop community are trying to rally her in because of her ethnicity. And I wish I knew more about it, because from outside looking in, it looks more like the former than the latter, but I don't know because I haven't been around and I don't really hear about it like that. I know she had her rally in Atlanta, and Quavo and them was out there, and it felt more like a recreation of Obama, or at least what he was supposed to be to people, but it was more forced, you know what I'm saying? And Obama naturally was brought in by the hip hop culture just because of his makeup. Kamala, I don't really know if that's the case, just because, for one, she's Indian. I don't know if people know that or not, but she is Indian. But it doesn't really. The whole tweeting back and forth between her and Trump, to me, not only feels juvenile, but it feels like something that's more so for a shock and awe, or something to really bring people in to make the debates more interesting, just because traditionally they've been held by older people who you would not even have any interaction with. But Kamala's been around, she's been on shows, she's been intertwined with different people. Trump is a TV personality himself, so it's more of a excitement behind it as opposed to a real electoral situation, which, although she is in that world deeply as a senator, Donald Trump more so is just the money pays for itself. The guy can literally be president, governor, king. He can do what he wants based on money and status alone. So I'm just trying to get educated on who she is and what she really does. I just know I keep seeing things that really make it seem more so like it's based on Joe Biden's, like, his structure. Because remember when Joe Biden was basically saying, if you black and you ain't voting for me, then you ain't black. That's basically what he said. I don't know if you remember that, but that's kind of what the vibe is with this, because it's almost like we're picking sides based on the bare minimum. And look, I ain't care for Biden either. I don't care for Trump. I don't care for none of them, but I'm not picking sides either, just because, like, in spite of the other. I'm not gonna not like this candidate and then pick the other one because I don't like them a little bit less. No, if they trash, they trash. I'm not saying Kamala's trash. I'm not saying nothing about Trump really, but I mean, that's not really. If that's not your world, then that's not your world. I don't think you should pick a side just because it's a thing to do, it's trending, it's a talked about topic, it's popular. I don't think you should do all that. I think you should just do something based on how you feel and if you've really been keeping up with it. That's like somebody being in the Drake and Kendrick situation. They don't listen to hip hop at all, no rap at all. But they quick to say, oh, Kendrick is killing Drake. How you know? Based on what the world's saying? Or do you actually listen to hip hop to understand what's going on between these two, their history, the shots, the lyrical dodgeball that's being played right now? You know what I'm saying? They're jousting. Do you understand what's going on, or are you picking a side because it's a talked about topic? And that's where I'm going with this whole thing with the debate and with Kamala and Trump. And it's dividing people because it's making people vote or go for Kamala just because it ain't Trump. And the same thing for people who don't really care for Kamala based on that, the fact that she is a woman too. On top of it, a lot of people by default are going with Trump, the guy that has money. And I just don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. And to be real with you, the way this world is and the way the community is when it comes to voting, electoral colleges, everything and everybody involved in it, if they was going to have a black woman as president, they would have went with Oprah. if it ain't happening with Oprah, it ain't happening at all. I'm sorry. They ain't gonna go that route. I don't care if Kamala is right. They're not gonna go that route. Oprah was people's best chance. Now you may not like Oprah, and that's understandable. But the reason why I'm saying she has a better chance of being president is because Oprah is sworn in with them too. She's a part of all that higher society stuff. So even though she's black, she's not really black. You see what I'm saying? She sold out long time ago. So if anything, it would be more so an image-based thing, like, hey, she's for the people, she's one of us. Even though in reality, she's not. People like her, Michael Jordan, all them, they're not for the people. It's a done deal. They sold a long time ago, and they are at their peak and at their height for a reason. They're wealthy black people for a reason. So I'm not saying you can't be black and have wealth and not sell your soul, but the large majority have, whether it's on that level or on lower levels. But I just don't see a world where they're gonna let Kamala do that and be the figurehead for the USA. I don't see that happening. I can see them going with Trump way before that, and I can see them even being closer to Biden, getting a closer vote to Trump. But Kamala, I think it's going to be a very one-sided affair. It's going to be a lot of people wanting change. It's going to be a lot of people trying to make something happen based on what the past has been looking like. But the last 4 years under Joe Biden have been just as mild as his temperament. I feel like I've been asleep just as long as he has for his presidency. It's already over. That was a fast 4 years. I know he took over post-pandemic, but it don't really feel like you've been president for 4 years. It just don't. I feel like we still coming off of Trump's run. It was more memorable. A lot more stuff was happening. But Joe Biden, it feel like we've had somebody has a stand-in. And if I was him, like now he's finally stepping away and all that. If I was him and at the age, bucket list, I've been president, I ain't getting shot or killed, I'm done. I don't need to do another 4 years. I'm good. We got the money. We got the status. We got the resume. I'm done. You ever hear from Obama these days? No. Now he did the whole 8, so he achieved for that. But I mean, who he had to go against? You don't hear from them. You don't. I mean, that second run was like pretty. If I remember it right, it was not only lackluster, but there was no chance. Mitt Romney had no chance. I mean, come on, who is he? And he looked crooked. He looked like that dude that be coming in on TV on BET at like 3 o'clock in the morning, talking about some holy spiritual water or something. What was his name? I don't remember. Jump off something. I don't know, but some crooked old dude that was trying to sell holy water and getting black people to hallelujah, I'm healed. Like he looked like one of them. For real. Or a very angry Dr. Oz. He looked like something that don't need to be president. So that's all I'm saying. Like, if I'm going to be involved in any of this, which we know for sure that our vote literally does not count. I'm sorry. For those who don't know, look it up. You should do it for the right reasons. If you're a politics person, do it for that reason. But if you just join the bandwagon or something cool to talk about, do your research, look up these people, see what they about, see their histories, check their pedigree, see what they trying to do, because that's the only way you'll understand. And I myself, as somebody that's not in politics, I do not understand. That's not my world. Now, we was talking about music like Kendrick and Drake. That's my world. I'm an artist. I listen to music. I make music. I make beats. I make songs. I've been doing that. That's cool. I'm in that world. Not in their world, but I'm in the world of music. So I understand when one's dissing the other and when one's retaliating and how they doing the game of chess. I get that. But politics, I'm green. I'm green as the green screen behind me. I'm green. Right? So I couldn't have a leg to stand on if anybody challenged me on any of those guys. They'd be like, what about such and such and their healthcare plan? I don't know. You got it. You win. I don't know. So that's why I don't speak on it like that. But today I'm speaking on it because I want to raise the question of what are we really talking about and what are our intentions about going for Kamala just because she's not Trump. Are we doing it because of that, or do you actually believe in her rights and what she's her stance on the rights and what she's trying to do forward with the country? Leave your comments below if you want. Let me know. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, see more videos like this. I'm Cypher, this is Farzad TV, and I hope y'all have a great day. All right, y'all be easy.